India and the Middle East, two lands separated by deserts, mountains, and centuries of history. And yet, beneath the surface of culture, language, and tradition lies an ancient genetic bridge. Recent studies reveal a story no one expected: millennia-old DNA connections linking the populations of South Asia with the Middle East, a link so profound it reshapes our understanding of human migration and civilization. Your ancestors may have walked paths you never imagined. Your DNA carries stories older than empires. Stories that connect the Indus Valley with Mesopotamia, trade routes with shared ancestry, and genetic signatures of migrations lost to time. India is home to one of humanity's oldest continuous civilizations. From the Indus Valley civilization nearly 5,000 years ago to the dense forests and river plains of the subcontinent, India's DNA tells a story of migration, adaptation, and mixing. Key findings in Indian genomes: Indigenous South Asian Ancestry, ASI, Ancestral South Indian; Steppe Pastoralist Admixture, ANE, Ancient North Eurasian; and small traces of ancient Middle Eastern DNA from early migrations. These tiny threads reveal India's central role as a crossroads of early human movement, where Africa, Central Asia, and the Middle East intersected genetically. The Middle East, cradle of civilization; Mesopotamia, the Fertile Crescent, and the Arabian Peninsula. Genetic studies show high diversity due to repeated migrations, haplogroups common in modern Europeans, South Asians, and Africans, evidence of early gene flow with South Asia dating back 4,000 to 6,000 years. These populations carried their DNA eastward along rivers, deserts, and trade routes. But the magnitude of this connection with India surprised scientists. By analyzing genome-wide data, researchers discovered ancient shared ancestry between Indians and Middle Eastern populations, migratory events that predate known history, subtle yet consistent haplotype sharing. This is the DNA signature of ancient trade, migration, and intermarriage, a bridge connecting civilizations before written records existed. People of the Indus Valley show Middle Eastern ancestry from as far back as 5,000 years ago. Middle Eastern populations carry subtle South Asian genetic markers. These markers hint at early migrations across the Iranian plateau, deserts, and mountains. The genetic bridge is not just about proximity, it's about civilization, culture, and the movement of ideas alongside people. Story-driven, scientific. Archaeological discoveries support this genetic link. Trade between the Indus Valley and Mesopotamia, 4,500 to 3,500 BCE. Shared artifacts, seals, weights, jewelry. Evidence of human migration along rivers connecting the Indus and Tigris-Euphrates. DNA analysis now confirms that some ancient Mesopotamian populations share ancestry with South Asians. This is the biological proof of what trade and culture hinted at for centuries. India and the Middle East were connected not only economically, but genetically. Migrations and mixing. Several waves of migration shaped this bridge. Early farmers from the Fertile Crescent introduced agriculture to the Indus Valley, left a lasting DNA signature in South Asia. Bronze Age exchanges, intermarriages, and population mixing along trade routes. Shared haplogroups appear in both regions. Later historical movements, Arab expansion into South Asia, Persian empires influencing northern India. These events layered new genetic signals on top of ancient ancestry. DNA is like a historical manuscript with layers written over thousands of years. Unique genetic traits. South Asian populations today exhibit genetic diversity unmatched in many regions, carry alleles linked to disease resistance, lactose tolerance, and skin pigmentation adaptations. Middle Eastern populations carry adaptations to arid climates, show genetic markers for immunity and metabolism. Yet, despite these differences, shared ancestral DNA connects them across time and geography. The bridge is subtle but real, visible only through advanced genomic analysis. This genetic bridge helps explain some cultural overlaps, shared motifs in pottery and art, similar agricultural techniques, migration of crops like wheat, barley, and rice, linguistic echoes that hint at interaction. Genes and culture moved together, shaping societies in both regions and leaving a legacy still detectable today. Understanding this genetic connection challenges simplistic ideas about ethnicity and race, highlights India and the Middle East as ancient hubs of global interaction, shows that human populations are never isolated, reinforces the idea that humanity is interconnected on a deep genetic level. Even today, South Asian and Middle Eastern populations carry the echoes of this bridge, demonstrating how past migrations influence modern diversity. DNA preserves traces of movement invisible to the eye, 4,000 to 6,000-year-old admixture patterns, ancient haplotypes still present in modern populations. The subtle genetic bridge acts as a living record of human history. Your ancestry may hold secrets linking you to civilizations thousands of miles away. The connection between Indian and Middle Eastern DNA is more than science. It is a reminder that humans are inherently interconnected. Civilizations rise and fall, borders shift, empires crumble, but the genetic bridge remains. It tells us that humanity's story is a shared tapestry, woven from multiple lands, peoples, and epochs. Your DNA is not just your own. It carries whispers of ancient deserts, rivers, and civilizations stretching from the Indus Valley to Mesopotamia.